Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Footy Talk. Lewis, what's good, my bro?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward for the season start. I was a bit worried about how we'd handle like getting into preseason and playing teams that had already started their preseason, but the last two games that I've seen from Chelsea have just shown me that we still look pretty sharp. We still look pretty good. We still look ready to go for the season ahead. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I really am. Garnacho updates aside daily at this point, and like we've all come to that acceptance. I'm just waiting for it to just hurry up and be over and done with. Bar that, I couldn't be disappointed about anything. Couldn't be disappointed about anything. It seems like the squad's ready for the season. The window's been fine, bar that move. Seems like we're still going to get all the outgoing sorted that we need to get sorted. And like it does seem like we're still looking at a goalkeeper, because even though we're only inquiring about Donnarumma, and I don't think we get Donnarumma, it's just yet another hint that Chelsea aren't really satisfied with the goalkeepers that we have right now. We're willing to work with Sanchez. We're willing to work with a short-term option like a Mike Mignon, or maybe even just use Donnarumma as a short-term stopgap as well. But for now, it doesn't seem like we're as satisfied with the goalkeepers as we thought. Although I do think the long-term plan is to just get Mike Penders in as our long-term goalkeeper. And I think whatever we do now, Sanchez, Jorgensen, Mignon, Donnarumma, whichever one we go for, they're all just going to be a short-term stopgap until he's ready to play for us on a regular basis.
Well, then if you're looking for someone short-term, you're not going to sign Donnarumma because it wouldn't make sense. He's 26.
Oh, I don't think this move happens anyway. I just think it's another sign that we're not satisfied with what we have. But I don't think we get Donnarumma. I don't think his wages would suit what we're looking for anyway, before we even look into him being a short-term stopgap for a Mike Penders. It's not going to happen. I think if Donnarumma would probably go to you guys, but I don't think he'd go to us.
Yeah, I agree. I could see that. I could see United signing him still. I could. This is not a real quote, guys. This can't be. As much as it's an amazing quote, yeah, it sounds more like something I would say than the director of football at Man United would say.
Oh,
he would never say that. He would never say that, bro. I'm not believing that, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Like, Wilcock, see, he might say it behind closed doors, but he ain't saying that shit out loud, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You seen that last quote there at the bottom?
What's that?
Just on the bottom of your chat. From Glow Official.
Man said, as long as I'm director of football, Chelsea won't bully us. If Garnacho refuses a good offer, he'll train with the reserves. This is not real, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? As much as it's not real,
I hope it is. You know?
It is not real. One thing I would say, yeah, is that it's true, though. Wilcox is a bad guy, bro. He'll leave my man in the reserves, bro. He won't play him. He won't play him. That's one thing I know.
Shame. You know?
That's one thing I know. He will do that. He will absolutely do that. But it's not a real quote like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the energy that Wilcox is on 100%. Like, Garnacho's trying to do the bad man thing, but he needs to understand that he don't have the leverage. Like, this stuff here, when he's saying, I'll go Chelsea or I'll chill here for another 6 to 12 months and not play football. Brother, I told you, man, this guy was a pagan, but you, man, didn't want to listen.
Why couldn't this come out of someone I rated? Fuck's sakes. It's such a cold quote too, but fucking Garnacho.
And this has come from Fabrizio and man saying the zone football. And we saw this quote yesterday, so we know it's real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we know it's actually, we know it's real, man. So
I've seen all the Sancho and Rashford fans coming out just like, hey, this is what you said our guys were on. Now what? And it's lovely to see the little civil war brewing around the United fan base over this. I love a little bit.
You know what it is? Now these United fans, yeah, that were sucking off Garnacho, yeah, 18 months ago, are pretending that they never liked him anyway. That's what I'm seeing on Twitter now. I'm seeing all these guys saying, nobody rates Garnacho. Don't chat shit, bro. Because these men were talking about giving him the number 7 shirt. They were doing the most for Garnacho. Now, all of a sudden, these men are pretending that these men weren't on the bandwagon to begin with, bro. I was one of the only Man United fans, yeah, with a big enough platform for it even to really matter, yeah, that from the jump was like, he's shit, blood. I was the only one. Because everyone else was backing it. Huh?
And then they were like, oh, you're picking on a kid.
Oh, you're picking on a kid and that. Bro, I've still got thumbnails that from years ago that are still going viral. You know them ones? Still going viral. I was the only one.
What you're on about.
Bro, I was the only one, bro. So now all of these men can go on like they wasn't all on the payroll, bro, because all of them were saying, oh, no, he's young. He's going to develop Rants. He's young. He's this. I told man from the jump, he ain't got what it takes, bro. He ain't got what it takes. And it's taken, yeah, for Ruben Amorim to come in, yeah, freeze this guy out. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, he was never good in the first place. Piss off, man. You know what I'm saying? Piss off. He was never good enough. He was never good enough. And by all means, you lot, take him, bro. Like, honestly, like, I've never been so relaxed about a Manchester United player going to a quote-unquote rival club. Do you know what I mean? Even when Welbeck went to Arsenal, I was kind of like, oh, I didn't really want to sell him to Arsenal because I knew he was a good player. Garnacho, brother, I'll drive him to Chelsea.
Hey, look, I just hope Wilcox does his thing and like drags his transfer out because I don't think we're going to pay it for a 50 million. I'm a bit worried that we might meet in the middle and do 40, but I don't think we're going to pay
that's the most likely outcome.
Yeah, because like if it's a 20 million difference, you already know like just halfway and then just get it done. And we've seen how long this has dragged out. that it's going to happen, regardless of any UEFA registering issue that we have. We're still going to go and push this transfer through. But I'm not surprised United fans are doing that, because like we did the same thing with Mason Mount. They're all saying, oh, Mount's going to stay, Mount's going to re-sign, he's proper Chelsea. Then he did the same moves, said the same things to Fabrizio that Garnacho's doing now. And half the fan base was like, oh, don't like him anyway. Oh, he's crap. Oh, he's injury prone. He's going to go to United and flop. You all were telling me baby Lampard. What happened?
Right.
You all should be apologizing to Lampard. You should still be apologizing to Lampard. But we already won that war time ago. It is what it is. This might just be a get back, though, if you get anything more than 30 million. I've already said if it's 30 million or under, I'll sleep fine with this because I just won't care. Because I still think we'll get the money back. Anything above 30, and I'm going to think, really? Really? We needed him that bad? That he went to 40 million?
It's not even that bad. I think, you know what it is? Chelsea will be looking at resale value, and even if you did sign him for 40 million, you would still sell him for more, bro, because you just would. Look how much money you got for Madueke, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the Arsenal exists.
And when it comes to numbers, even though they're both trash, Garnacho is has way better output than Madueke.
Yeah, you know what? That's one of the few things I'd probably give him, if anything. Like, in terms of as a football player, I still think Madueke is better than him, but output, I hear it.
Yeah.
Like, I think
this is what it is. Like, they're
right?
signing him based on numbers, and his output is better. Do you know what I'm saying? So
no, I think for us, it's because he's a direct winger.
Yeah.
That's what our profile, that's the profile that we've been looking for all summer. And he does fit that profile. He's just, I don't think he's great at it. But I do understand the move from a profile perspective.
No,
and also because he's homegrown and everything, he doesn't really have a problem with us registering either. So that's why it's a quicker move to do than a Javi Simmons.
True.
So it will get done. It'll get done relatively soon, probably this week, if anything.
Yeah, I expect that to happen. Like, it's good to see you lot brought down to earth a little bit, because Chelsea fans have been enjoying life a bit too much recently. So it's good to see something kind of take the fucking smirk off you lot's face. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'll be real. Like, Garnacho only annoys me because it's Garnacho. Everything else is like, he ain't gonna ruin the dressing room. He's only gonna be depth. We'll probably end up flipping him if he's garbage. Like, everything's still too good for Garnacho to just ruin the whole vibe. It's just, you really got to go in for him. You really got to put the money down for him. And even then, I've said all through the summer that Clearlake and the sporting directors have like got so much vindication of how this year's gone that if they want to die on the Garnacho hill, I'll allow them to die on it without complaining until I see what happens in a Chelsea shirt. I'll give them that leeway. I've said we've been very quick and deservedly so to criticize them. You got to give them the same energy. Like, we've literally just gone and won a World Cup. We're all going to be flexing it for 4 years. We got to remember who the reasons are for that. It's these owners. It's these directors. So, yeah, you've proven us wrong enough times. I hope you do it again with this one. I hope there's just something that you're seeing that no one else is. But I don't believe in it.
So, like, when you look at the squad building from these guys, it seems to be shaping up really well, innit? So, and one thing I give them a lot of respect for is, like, they don't wait to right their wrongs, innit? Because even, like I said, your last window, when I saw Sancho, Felix, and Neto, I was like, yo, Chelsea are going to do a mad thing. But two of these men are no longer at the club, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do what they were supposed to do, and they've already moved them on and bringing in replacements for them. Like, they don't dilly-dally in it. And I think that's the most, for me, if I was a Chelsea fan, that would be the most encouraging part of it. It's like they're willing to spend until they get it right.
Yep, I agree with you on the ruthless side as well. Graham Potter, they brought him in and sacked him in 6 months. Poch, they had the perfect opportunity to have some positive PR with the fan base and keep him after the 5-game run, and they said, no, we're sacking him. He didn't do well enough for us. Maresca, they've decided we're going to keep him, and that's been by far the right choice. And in terms of squad building, there's been some howlers. There's been a lot of good moves. And ultimately, the squad's in a position to go for the title. And I still think we can go for it, even with Levi Colwill out for the season. So, like, if we're in that position where I think we can compete on all 4 fronts, and we've won 2 trophies this season, fairs. Like, you lot have done at least what I wanted, which was get Chelsea back in a position which is contending for everything. And this young squad is only going to get better. Fourth youngest squad in the league, and they had the third best defense in the league, and I think the third or fourth best attack. And we've gone and upgraded the attack. The midfield is already one of the best in the world. And our fullbacks, I think, are up there as well with the best in the world. And I think that altogether will accommodate for not really having a standout centre-back like that. Because our fullbacks will match up against anybody. And we will just suffocate the centre in midfield. So it's already going to be difficult to even try and get to our back line. So ultimately, like, yeah, shit, I think we can go for everything this campaign. I'm going to retain that same energy.
I hear it. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Good chance. What's that? Very good chance I haven't either rejected for new contract proposals. He only wants Liverpool. So Newcastle have been offering him new contract proposals. They're saying that Isak's basically saying he's never going to play for Newcastle again, even though he's got 3 years left on his deal. I'd love to see how this goes, bro. Newcastle, bro. If you hear me,
dangerous game.
Do not let this brother leave, blood. You know them way there. Like, I swear down, like, not even that I give a toss, because I believe even if he goes to Liverpool, yeah, Man City still win the league anyway. It's not even that. I'm not one of those people that think that.
Win?
Yeah, bro. I'm still backing City to win the league this season. Still. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it just is what it is, bro. I'm not one of these people, yeah, that just think that Liverpool are absolutely unstoppable. Like, I don't believe they are.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
me too. But I look at City and I
they
think defensively, like, they're way too shaky for me to trust them right now for a title charge. And,
bro,
like, they play
honest,
way
like,
too high for that.
People overrating them. I said it last season, yeah. Like, last season, Liverpool won the league, yeah, by just getting the job done, innit? I don't think that the Liverpool team that we saw last season was one of the best Premier League teams we've seen. I don't think so. I just think Arsenal are rubbish. They drew like 11, 12 games. Chelsea had an awful middle of the season where they absolutely tanked. Do you know what I mean? And Man City had an absolute wobbler like we haven't seen. Do you know what I mean? So, like, Liverpool won games, yeah. I feel like they won a lot of games in first gear, bro. Like, I don't think we saw some scintillating football, like an unbeatable team. I don't think we saw that last season. So,
they're the most consistent team.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I thought it was. Do you know what I'm saying? So people are talking like they were like breathtaking, bro. Like, I saw better football from Arsenal in 21-22. I think that was the season. Or was it 22-23? No, I think it was 21.
23, the 93% season.
Yeah. I saw better football from Arsenal that season. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen better football from loads of different teams. I just thought Liverpool just got the job done last season.
Yeah, they were smart.
Yeah.
They get the double goals lock up.
Yeah, I thought they just got the job done, bro. But I don't think seeing them against Crystal Palace, yeah, I was not impressed. Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? Not really. So add in Isak, yeah, who is a very good player, granted. However, the more players you add to a squad, the longer it takes for these guys to gel. So it just is what it is, isn't it? And you've got a new manager as well. So I'm not looking at them like they're a shoo-in to win the league. I think Man City, I'm backing Man City to win the league. I think Pep's pissed off the not fucking winning the league last season. And last season was probably the worst season that he's had since the season he took over, right?
Yeah, it's probably the worst season he's had in general.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So I think that he's going to have the bit between his teeth. I think he's going to have something to prove. And I think that City are going to get him Rodrigo as well. And if they get Rodrigo, bruh, listen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I expect City to do what they're supposed to do. Do you know what I mean? So
there'll be a real problem going forward. I hear it.
Whether Isak goes to Liverpool or not, I still think that Pep wins the league next season. And I think that if Chelsea keep playing the way that they're playing, as much as I hate to say it, yeah, bro, they're in the combo.
Honestly, like, I think it'll be Liverpool or us this season. Like, City, I hear I'll never write off that attack, especially if they get Rodrigo. But I think Rodri's out now for another month or two, I think. And he didn't look like he was back to full speed anyway when he came back for the Club World Cup. So he'll need some time. And it seems like Kovacic is going to be out for a bit too. So I just look at them defensively. I don't think they're going to have enough for an entire league campaign to go for the title. I still think they'll be within the conversation. But part of me, I've got a real feeling it's going to be a Liverpool-Chelsea thing this season. Maybe Arsenal as well if they have a good start to the season.
Chelsea are in the combo, bro. I can't lie. We can't overlook it. Like, the consistency that Chelsea have shown for the last 6 months, yeah. Like, obviously, I'm including the Club World Cup and the preseason. Yeah, bro. I can't lie.
It's like 2 losses in like 19, 20 games, and the rest are all wins.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they're gonna be involved, man. But I can't forget Arsenal, man, because you man don't win. Like,
Arsenal, like if you want to, like if you have a good start to the season, I hear it. Because then you go out at that.
Yeah, even if you do, you just die at the end, like you always do. Like, you had a good start to the season when you were top for 93%. You still died, bro. Like,
no,
you can never make me believe in Arsenal, bro.
No, I hear them being in the combo.
Yeah, but you can't make me believe in them because history shows you man ain't got it, bro. Until you prove me wrong, I'm not changing my tune. You man are bottle jobs. Like, this is what it is. You man are bottle jobs. Do you know what I mean? There's bare chat about Spurs and that, but bro, you man are the original. Because how can Spurs be bottle jobs when there's actually no expectation on Spurs? How can you bottle something if no one expects you to win it? Do you know what I'm saying?
It looks like they're about to bottle Eze.
Yeah, bro, Eze's going Tottenham. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a bottle job if there's no expectation. You're the real bottle job.
Actually. Yeah, I get that point.
You're the real bottle jobs. It's not because, brother, you're the team that's probably has the most expectations and the most failure combined.
I expect them to be in the convo, but I don't expect them to win it. Out of all of them, they're the least club the last club I expect to win.
That's it. So I'm not really having that. So I can't have Arsenal in a conversation for the title next season. I can't. It's got to be Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. It has to be. I can't put Arsenal in there based on what? But based on the fact that they finished second 3 times in a row.
Yeah, this is literally just because they were there before, they'll be there again, but they won't win it. So it's like, you're just here to make up the numbers in the race.
But this is what I'm saying. What, you've been a bridesmaid 3 times, yeah? Just because you've been a bridesmaid 3 times, that doesn't mean that you're next to get married or your favorite to get married. You're not, bro. Like, all your brethrens are getting wifed off. You're just there, like.
It's been to too many weddings, bro.
Yeah, you're just there, like. Do you know what I mean? You just know bare people that are wife material. That doesn't mean you're next. Doesn't mean that. Do you know what I'm saying? They ain't shown anything to suggest that they're winning that league, bro. Nothing. You know what I mean? You signed Mad Wakey.
Yeah,
and
like
Norgard.
Jokeres is only good in transition.
Yeah, bro, come on. Mad Wakey and Norgard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi and Jokeres are the only 2 signings. The only 2 signings, yeah, that say, yo, we're serious. The only 2. And even the Jokeres one is a semi-serious thing. Because his record against the top teams are spooky as fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's only really Zubimendi.
He scores only against the relegation teams. That like Rio Avenue and Firenze and them, man.
That's it. When has the Premier League ever been a free horse race? There's a first time for everything. For the simple fact that look at the way
14.
But bro, look at the amount of money that all these teams are spending, and look at the recruitment. When I look at Arsenal's recruitment, they've brought in, I think, 5 or 6 players. Chelsea have brought in loads of players. Tottenham have brought in Kudus. Who did they bring in? Kudus and someone else. Who was the other signing?
I've forgotten. It's completely.
But also, they're looking at Savinho and Eze. Do you know what I'm saying? And Palhinha. Palhinha, Kudus. They're bringing in Eze and Savinho. If they bring in them 4, that's a statement of intent. That means they're trying to do something in Europe. Then you look at United, Cunha, Mbeumo, Šeško, and possibly Baleba and Donnarumma, bro. It's definitely Baleba and a goalkeeper. So that's a statement of intent. Again, when you look at Liverpool, potentially Isak, Ekitike, fucking Florian Wirtz. These are all statements of intent from the big 6 clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at Arsenal, I see Havertz. Not Havertz, and your attack is Havertz. You still got Trossard there, Martinelli still there, and Madueke still. Bruv, it stinks, mate. I'll be honest.
Martinelli and Noni for the left
wing. Bruv. And then I look at Chelsea, fucking João Pedro's playing out of his skin. He looks ridiculous. Do you know what I'm saying? They got Delap to come off the bench. Who knows where the fucking
And
goal is?
Esteval.
Esteval's just fucking rolled up, and he looks like he's gonna have something to say at some point in the season. Not at the beginning, in my opinion, but he'll have
Oh yeah,
something
he's
to
just
say.
depth for me as well, man. But you look at the
Yeah.
depth options. Asugo coming off the bench, Santos coming off the bench, Delap,
Come on.
Esteval. Now it's different. Now I look at the depth and I think, okay, we can actually go for everything. Because I'm thinking
Yeah.
1-0 up against a team that's like going up a bit more, playing a little bit higher, chasing a goal. I'm bringing on Liam Delap to clatter into that front line and then just bully everybody in transition. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a completely different profile of striker.
Season.
But this is what I like though, because Delap's more of a battering ram and Pedro's more silky, and you know what I'm saying? Like they're very, very different stylistically. So there's two different approaches. When I look at what the big six are doing, why can't it be a 3-horse race this season? Because everyone's strengthening. I don't think one team runs away with this league title this season. I don't think so at all. I think all the big teams are probably going to have a decent amount of joy against each other, bro. I could easily, all the teams that man's seeing right now, I can see all of them getting wins against each other. I can see it. I don't see one team dominating this league this season.
Nah,
I don't at
neither
all.
do I.
Yeah.
And I look at Chelsea, I think we can go and beat anybody. Literally put Chelsea up against anyone, I think we can beat them now.
I agree.
That's the
On
first
the
time
form
in
you're in
years
right
I've
now, I don't think no one wants to play Chelsea right now.
Yeah, because like now we look so much confident all on multiple levels. Even Robert Sanchez, like he looks like he's still carrying on his form from the Club World Cup. I hope it continues if he's going to be my number one. Would still rather us go for another number one just to be safe. But right now, Sanchez, I can't complain, and I'm not going to complain because he's not giving me any reason to. And it's the same with basically the whole team. It's the third game in a row where I've sat there and thought, I haven't had a single problem with anybody. I'm seeing Gusto line-breaking passes. I'm thinking, where the hell have you been for the last year? But everybody's doing their thing, man. I'm excited. Really am.
Brother, after
And
Chelsea
we've got
put
4 London
PSG in
derbies
the
back
bin,
to back.
like, man can't downplay it, innit? They put them in the bin, bro. Like a PSG team here that was absolutely sourcing in the tournament as well. Do you know what I'm saying? What was it? Bayern Munich that they smoked?
Madrid,
sorry. They dispatching of teams like it was nothing, and Chelsea battered them.
yeah,
You know,
and like
absolutely
that to me, and not even just that, like the run of games we've had before. We have only lost 2 games, and both games we went down to 10 men. And even in one of them, we were still better than Newcastle in spite of going down to 10 men. Like we cooked them the entire second half, and then we only conceded the second when our heads were gone and we conceded the game was done. Like it looks like we have finally started to click under this system. I've spoken about before how managers need a system season to implement their system when you're switching to possession football. Maresca is now another example of it. He just needed to show proof. Doing what he did to Luis Enrique, the same manager who needed a year himself to implement his style into PSG, has just shown that now Maresca's ready. Now Maresca's ready, now the squad's ready, and you see it in the change of tone in all of our players. Colwell was speaking about how we'll play better than Madrid, we'll play better than Inter Milan, we'll press better than them. We're a different team. We have a better philosophy than them. And then we're back in our chat. Maresca's now gone from saying we're not in a title race to, at Chelsea, the expectation is always to win titles. It's always to win trophies.
Yeah, the players have bought into what the manager's doing, and guess what gets the buy-in the quickest? Fucking winning, mate.
Mm-hmm. And like we all, like I think Maresca also let the players know, like the first season was always going to be up and down. So don't expect to be in a title race. Just expect to understand the system by the first year. Now we have that understanding. We can try a bunch of different formations. We can have a bunch of different ways of approaching different teams. Now we can go for everything because they just needed a season to understand the system.
Facts.
I said do over 38 games. Yeah, we will. We will. I'm not afraid of the expectation, bruv. Now we're ready for it. This is the season where Chelsea need to go for the major honours. And I said this when we got top 4. The World Cup's just given me more reason to believe in it.
Facts. Man are
Off
talking
the
about
top four,
major
it should have
honours
been
off the back
title
of
race.
winning a Club World Cup is hilarious. That's what I'm saying. Them man already started the season winning a fucking as world champion. Like,
Mhm.
it's mental. It's mental. Like, the
And that badge
confidence
will
that's
be
going to
there
give
as a
these players.
reminder for us. That badge will be there as a reminder for 4 years for us.
But they're not going to roll up. If you think these men are rolling into the season, yeah, not thinking that they could win the league after winning the Club World Cup, you got it mistaken, bro. Like, if Chelsea have a good start to the season, they're potentially a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, the best that man can hope for is their momentum kind of gets stunted a little bit at the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because if they put together like 4 wins out of 5 at the beginning, it's spooky, bro. Like, that's
We're
the
about to have
reality.
a hungover Palace side. 'Cause they
Yeah,
just
bro.
want
Man need
another
them to lose. Man need them to lose as soon as possible. That's the
I don't know,
reality.
man. We got a hungover Palace side, then we've got a West Ham team who like everyone thinks might be going down this season. The fixture list has been very friendly to us this season. Even the run-in at the end of the campaign. You tell me my last home game of the season is Tottenham. Okay, that's fine by me, you know. You know my record against them. And then our last game of the season's at Sunderland. They might already be down. They might already be safe. Either way, they're going to be holding an L. That is the right run-in for us. Last season, we saw how dangerous our run-in was. Everyone had us written out over it. And even that one, we managed to win 6 out of 7. It's like, no, I think we're different now. I really do.
But time will tell. And this is what the main thing is. Can they do it over the course of a full season? Obviously, since the beginning of fucking time, Chelsea have been good in cups, bruv. So it's one of them ones. Can you consistently do it over the course of the season? One thing I'd say is the depth that you have in your squad. There's a lot to be said about it. Do you know what I'm saying? You got some proper depth. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I just need you lot to get Garnacho over the line so we can sign Baleba, bro. Because why not, mate? Do you know what I mean? Run us the little 40 mil. Do you know what I mean? And we'll just, you know what I mean? We'll call it there, bro.
I've accepted it's going to happen. I just want it to hurry up and be over and done with because I'm sick to death of the daily non-updates. It's just boring. Like, this has been dragged out even worse than the Caicedo saga was dragged out a few years ago. It's going to happen. It is what it is. Just let's try and make it as cheap as possible so it's as easy for me to try and ignore. I still would rather it be 30 million. If it's 30 million, like, whatever, we're both okay with it. You get
we
your
would
money.
only allow you to take him for
terrorist.
30 million, yeah, if we had a sell on. And you lot wouldn't allow us to have a sell on because you're going to sell him within 18 months, I feel, anyway. So you're going to have to pay a little bit more, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know your game already. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is.
But we expect United to still be negotiating the same way they did a few years ago, which is why I think we're going to stick to our valuation. So I don't know who's going to blink first. Will it be us or you guys? Either way, Garnacho will be at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think so for sure. It's a matter of time. So it's a matter of when, not if, innit? So nah, man, I'm fairly relaxed about that. Man. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what we do this season, innit? Like, Baleba's a big fucking statement, man. They're saying that obviously loads of Man United players have contacted him. He's got enough players that he has relationships with at the club, yeah, that it just makes sense. It makes too much sense. Brighton obviously want their money. Whatever they want, just pay them the money, bro. Like in football, I feel like some players you don't negotiate. You just don't negotiate for them, bro. You just find out how much the team wants and you pay it. And I think he's one of those players. So I just put the money down, bro.
Yeah, and you know what Brighton are like in negotiations. They're not going to go for a penny less than what they want. So just save yourself the headache. You might as well do it. Like, we tried doing 80 million all window. They're like, nope, 100. They were just waiting for someone else to get involved. Then Liverpool had to scrape into our business and we had to drop 115 immediately.
That's it. But that's the thing.
They're hoping someone else does that with you lot, by the way.
But you guys and Liverpool were doing the back and forth thing. But Liverpool dilly-dallied and they took too fucking long and Chelsea just cut through with the duffel bag. So United just need to find out what they want.
Lucky Caicedo was loyal to us. He could have fucked us off for Liverpool easily.
But you know what it is? I think that, well, I know they're saying he's already agreed personal terms with Man United, so I don't think no one can hijack this deal anyway. But the point is, Brighton are going to want what Brighton want, and it's not going to matter how long. Whether it's today or next week, they're still going to want the same amount.
Yep. You just got to save yourself the headache and just do it.
Exactly. Because look, they're saying that that they want him to stay and they got no intentions of selling. But the thing is, yeah, they've already said that they're open to selling, but they have a price in hand. So it's not that he's not for sale. They haven't said he's not for sale, bro. They don't want to sell him. They want him to stay, but they haven't said, right, he's not for sale. They haven't said that. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle are saying Isak's not for sale. They have not said Baleba's not for sale. They said they don't want to sell him. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. So I believe that they know how much money they want. Obviously, when you look at how much they sold Caicedo for, you know what I mean? They get good money for their players. They sold Cucurella for like 60 mil to Chelsea, and that was ages ago, bro. And 60 mil seemed like a lot at the time. So I think that we're spending at least 100 million on this guy.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I think the fact that you guys are still pushing for it says that you guys are willing to do it too.
Yeah.
You might just see how much you can get out of that 100 million if you can.
100%. Like, that's it. And even so, I think it's going to be more down to payment structure. We can afford it anyway. So it's not really about how much it's going to cost. It's more about how many installments are they willing to accept. I believe we can still do a four installment situation like what we did with Brentford. Do you know what I'm saying? And if it is 4 installments of fucking 26 million or something like that, which is what they're rumored, they're saying they want 104 million, fucking pay it, mate.
That'll be decent payment structure as well for you guys. Yeah,
I
hear that.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it is what it is. Man said Chelsea view Garnacho situation at Old Trafford as an opportunity, but are not inclined to simply meet United's valuation. He expects to join Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea are doing what they should be doing, bro. At the end of the day, the way that the Garnacho thing has been handled, yeah. Obviously, you know that he's going to use social media anyway because he's a bellend. Mm-hmm. But also, Man United froze, like, we have our bomb squad in it and we frozen players out. But for some reason, it's like, when Chelsea freeze players out, they still get what they want for them, innit? Man United's a bit different. We freeze players out and then people just think, you know what, because Man United have sold badly in the past, that people can lowball us, innit? So it's just one of them ones. Are we going to end up having a standoff with Chelsea? Like, what's going to happen? Because we know that Chelsea want the player because they've come in for him multiple times. We know the player wants to go there. And we also know Man United don't want to keep the player. So it's like, Chelsea kind of have the leverage in this situation.
But United kind of have a bit too, because, like, I wonder what happens if he doesn't end up going anywhere and he ends up staying, because
he'll be in the reserves. They're not going to play him.
No, but like, he can't do the whole I'm not going to play for 6 to 12 months when there's a World Cup year on, isn't it? You're going to want to play for...
He's not going anyway, I wouldn't think. He's shit, bro. They don't rate him there.
No, but like, you want to be in the squad. Like, just be selected.
I hear that. You're
and
right.
Like, you're not going to just like sit on your ass for 12 months. Maybe you end up loaning him somewhere if that's the case.
No, you're right. But Man United, I can't see Man United accepting a loan deal for Garnacho because, one, his wages aren't that big anyway. So it's not like we're trying to get his wages off because it's going to make a massive difference to our PSR. It's not, bro. I think he's on like 50k. Like 50k a week ain't going to do nothing to us. You know what I mean? So
but you loan him to retain the value. Goes, just gets regular game time at another club. Maybe he does well there and raises.
I reckon he retains his value even if we don't play him.
No, I hear it because we know his level in it, but the idea would still be maybe you send him out there with the hope that that has raised his value a little bit, and even just keeps him fit and fresh. Then he gets his World Cup position if he gets selected, and you get to try and ship him off again in another year. Maybe for more money, depending on how the loan goes.
I hear that. I hear it. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to be very interesting. I think he ends up at Chelsea. I think United and Chelsea end up meeting in the middle, even if it's add-ons or whatever. I think that we get at least 40 million for him, even if it's 25 million plus 10 plus 5. Who gives a toss? As long as we get our money, I don't care, because we only paid 500k for him anyway. It's 100% profit anyway for us. So
first,
we don't care, and it's amazing for PSR. It's amazing for PSR. If we end up getting even 40 million on paper, that means that we could spend 120, bruv, really, which means we can sign Baleba with that money. So
so it's literally this move that's pushing Baleba.
pretty much
I thought
because we didn't get a fee for Rashford.
money towards it. Shit.
Yeah, because bro, we didn't get no money for Rashford. It was just a loan fee. So he's our 100% profit PSR player. He's the guy that's gonna open doors for us. So we kind of need to move Garnacho on, innit? So like it's one of them ones. I believe that we're putting things in place, and even though we can afford to buy Baleba now, we're using the credit facility because apparently we've got a bigger credit facility now, so we could buy him on credit anyway. But the Baleba money, if we sell Garnacho, that can just pattern everything. So it's lit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man said Amarim's telling Wilcox and Bivell go and bid for now. Show a sign of ambition. Get me a ball winner. Find me an athlete in the middle of the park. Bro, it's gonna happen, innit? It's gonna happen.
Yep.
So
both our moves gonna happen. Now it just makes even more sense for both clubs than it did before.
No, it's a big statement. United have given Antony an ultimatum. Yeah, the Antony stuff's gone really quiet, guys. We ain't heard this guy's name all summer. This guy's thinking if he just
Antony an ultimatum for that.
Because he's waiting for Betis and he only wants to go to Betis because he's been there before, yeah. But my thing is, yeah, similar to Sancho and Dortmund, it's all well and good these man flirting with you and making you the face of the club and shit like that. But if you're not going to put the money down, fuck off, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like with Getafe and Mason, like the Getafe one, yeah, with Mason Greenwood, it was like he went Getafe, but the understanding was they knew that they wasn't going to be able to keep him. They knew that. Even though they would love to, they knew they was never going to be able to afford to keep him. Do you know what I'm saying? So when they got Mason, it was that. These men have got Antony, yeah, and they're filling his head with shit like they're going to pay the money, Then all of a sudden, it's time to pay the money. You don't want to pay the money. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and Dortmund done the same thing with Sancho. They love you.
All,
yeah, but when it's time to put down the money, where are you?
Never deal with.
Like, where's the money? Do you know what I'm saying?
Dortmund just do broke gimmick. Big up, Don, man.
Yeah,
I told you about 4 years, man. Well, I was being serious. Up the Chelsea. But yeah, Dortmund and hell, like Bundesliga and Serie A clubs in general, they're always on that bullshit. I didn't expect Real Betis to be on that as well, but like, I bet like the financial disparity in La Liga is just different like that, where Barca and Real Madrid still get the majority of the P's with Atletico. So I ain't surprised that they're a bit broke as well.
No, but I love this from Man United because everyone is saying that we got no money. And Man United are telling Antony, you can sit in the stands till Jan, you know. So this no money thing's not real, blood, because
I'm surprised Amram didn't want to integrate him though. He didn't seem like one of the players he had a problem with.
Bro, I would have integrated Antony. I think Antony fits this system, but I think the manager's just decided he just don't like him, bro. And what can you do, innit? Like, what can you do? The manager he just doesn't fancy him as a player. I think that he fits the system. I think he'll do a great job at wing back. However, if the manager don't rate him, you can't make the manager rate him. But one thing I rate about this club now is that we're saying to players like Garnacho and Antony, we're not letting you, go out on loan. So it's one of them ones where we're getting bread for you, or you'll sit in the fucking stands and just deal with it, bro. You know them ones. And because at the end of the day, a loan spell benefits the players more because they get to go out, enjoy their football. It's like, no, either you fuck off or you can just be miserable here. Do you know what I mean? And I don't mind that. Yeah, I mean, either you help us or we're not helping you. That's it. Because a loan doesn't benefit us. It don't benefit us in no way alone. Like, even this retaining value stuff. Garnacho's 100% profit, so we don't need him to retain value. And also, Garnacho's got a name, that for whatever reason will retain a certain amount of value anyway because he's young. And then Antony has come off the back of a really good season at Betis. So his value's there now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, his value's gone up. Because if we tried to sell Antony before he went out on loan, we probably are not going to get what we could ask for now because
Yeah.
his career at Man United was a relative failure, but he performed really well at Betis. Do you get it? So
Mhm.
we're in a position where
He was
we're
getting
like,
hyped
yo,
up to
either
death
you
them
fuck
6
off.
months.
What's that?
He was getting hyped up to death them 6 months. I remember the whole Conference League run. People were talking about him like he was Messi.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
So I hear it.
So it's either you leave and get us some money, or you can just be miserable and we'll get on with our lives. Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll just see the Sky Sports camera panning to you every fucking other week, bro. Just sitting there in your street clothes. We can do that. Do you know what I mean? I rate that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the old Man United would have got bullied by these dickheads. That's what would have happened.
Yep.
They would have got bullied.
A lot of
You
people
know
are
what I'm
still thinking
saying?
it's like the old negotiation team. Because you remember when we were doing the whole Mount saga and like we got the Fab tweet that Chelsea expect United to be easy to deal with in negotiations, so we're still holding out for 55, and we still got 55 for a year left on his deal. That will never happen now. Never happen now. That was the old regime.
Because what happened with Chilwell? You had him training with the Utes, and then he ended up going to Weir Palace, and then he weren't even playing there, innit?
Nah, he's just depth over there. He's the one, like, out of all the players in the bomb squad that I genuinely don't know what we're going to do with. Even Sterling, I've just accepted. We got to hold the L on that. He's going to go on loan for 2 years, and that'll be it. Whatever. Get as much as you can off loan fees and just call it a day there. Chilwell has no interest. He had one inquiry from Burnley for a loan move, and that was it. And they haven't even moved on that. Like, this brother's just existing. Everyone else, I think we can get rid of. We'll find a club for them. I genuinely don't know what we're going to do with him. But he's just a name that I just remember exists every month or two. Injuries killed that guy. Ruined him.
But the fact that you're able to pay Chilwell's 200 grand a week, Sterling's 300 grand a week, and still be mashing the peas that you're mashing and bringing in these players, it shows you Chelsea don't give a fuck.
Because our sales are just too good. We'll always get our money back or make some profit. And that's why we always keep buying players in and selling them. And that's why, to a point, I have to just let the Garnacho transfer happen. Because that's what the worst case scenario would be. You just flip him and get some money back. If that's what you want to do to get the bread that you need for FFP and PSR, shit, I ain't going to tell you not to do it. We at least have enough options that I don't have to like really be worried about him being a starter for me every week. It's just whatever. Yeah. It's just I'd rather you buy somebody else or someone I rate a bit more. But shit, if you're doing the flip thing, we get it now. There's no point being annoyed about that sort of idea anymore. Just make sure the team's patterned and the team's patterned.
Yeah, it's bearing fruit. It's clearly working. So there's no point even looking at it any other way, because it's working and it's facilitating the long-term stability and the growth of the squad, innit? So you just have to firm it. You know what I mean? You're not going to like every signing.
It's like, look, as long as we're competing, as long as we're winning trophies, I don't care. Like, there's a lot of people who are now going back on that narrative where, like, a few months ago, everyone was criticizing Clearlake for not being serious and not trying to compete for trophies. Now they've built a squad that's competed and won trophies. They're now doing the whole, oh, but why are we still looking at garbage like Garnacho when we're world champions? This is a disgrace. Or why do we still not have a front of shirt sponsor and the season's about to start? Who cares? I'm world champions and I think we can go for every trophy. That's all I care about. Like, go the whole season without a front of shirt sponsor. I won't give a shit. Like, put world champions on the front or something.
Brother,
like,
listen, if it doesn't stop you from spending money, why do people give a toss?
Honestly, because so many men were anti-Clear Lake and heavily anti-Clear Lake that now that Clear Lake have dunked on everybody so much, they now have to do something to keep the gimmick going. Some men have just accepted, like, look, they're cooking now. It is what it is. I ain't going to say none. Some men are now doing the whole, oh, but we ain't got a front of shirt sponsor. Shut up. Who gives a shit?
But,
I like our show.
But this is what it is. But this is what these men were like with Ineos, you know? Like, these men were chatting shit. Oh, they're just like the Glazers. And then, bro, now we got a new Carrington. You know what I mean? We're signing the best players in the league and that. And all of a sudden, it's like, man are looking for other things. There'll be something else. Do you know what I'm saying? There'll be something else. Man are always trying to move the goalposts, innit? Sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, yo, the most important thing is what happens on the pitch, innit? That is it. Like, Chelsea just won 2 trophies. and their squad looks like they're in good stead to win some more. So what's the fucking issue? Do you know what I mean? They kept their patience with Maresca, and it fucking paid off as well. Because boy, the run that you guys were going on in the middle of last season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I could have seen him getting sacked. I could have seen him getting sacked, bro. Like Chelsea managers have been sacked for periods like that before.
I was sitting there thinking, look, do not pull the trigger. I trust this guy. I actually believe in him. I was going on streams everywhere being told that I was just a clear lake of Maresca shill and everything. So look, now we're where we're meant to be. Now most of the people are just like, everyone's giving Maresca the credit that he deserves because now we've done our talking on the pitch. We've got top 4. We got 2 trophies. I respect people who have now managed to turn back and like give Clearlake their praise. But to some other people, they have to keep running the gimmick. They have to keep doing what they've been doing for years, which has just been negative about everything Chelsea's doing. But you just show your hand. You show it's not about Chelsea being successful. It's about Chelsea being correct. I mean, it's about you being correct about your takes. Like, yeah. I'm happy to say that, look, I backed the protest in February and everything because I was annoyed about the last 2 windows. But clearly, it didn't matter. We got top 4 anyway. We were always competing for it. And now we've got trophies on the table. So fine. Do whatever you want to do. It is what it is. Because I'd rather be wrong if it means Chelsea are cooking. And I think for some people, that's not the case.
I hear it. 100%. And that's what it is. And man is saying it took X amount of money. Brother, Arteta spent £1 billion. And what's man one?
We have sold £1 billion and just spent 2 billion. Great. So we've spent £1 billion and made one of our own money. Great.
Hey, it's crazy work. Business. This is what I'm saying. Arteta's won the same amount of trophies as fucking Glasner, bro.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Bro, Glasner been in the league how long? 18 months?
How about this? Maresca's already lapped him in his first season.
Come on, bro. Glasner been in the league for like 18 months, my brother. Same amount of silverware.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ange, same trophies. And he finished 17th.
It's mad. You know what I'm saying? It's actually crazy. So with that in mind, man can't even talk about trophies and about money spent. Man can't do that. Do you know what I mean? It's what has that money spent equated to? Because when you win trophies, you get money back.
Exactly.
So money spent doesn't mean anything. If I'm spending money, but I'm making money back, it's called good business. It's called a good investment. When you're spending money and getting nothing back, it's called pissing money away.
You know, we sold Dewsbury Hall, right, for a transfer fee that would have been in Arsenal's top 10 sales ever in their history. And like Dewsbury Hall, he was only debt for us in like a Conference League merchant. Big up KDH, all of that. But this is the difference in levels. I think their highest ever transfer fee they got was for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Remember how long ago that was? And he literally had to play against the team that he was going to, and they got bopped 4-0 off the park. So this is the history of the Arsenal. That's why we've managed to come up and lap them. You know, now we're level with Arsenal for major honours. They try to run biggest club in London gimmick, and their only argument was trophies. We now have the same amount of major honours with a better range. It's 30,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, because they'll take away the Community Shield and that Interfairs Cup that UEFA doesn't recognise as a major honour. It's 30-30. So, hey, they've lost that argument. Also, the only metric for for fans is social media followers. We have more social media followers on every platform. We have more fans. It is what it is.
That's
certain
mad.
man just live in the past, certain man make the future. Up the Chelsea.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I can't even lie, guys. And imagine I did what do you call it? Like a full day of eating vlog like a few days ago. And it's funny, like you lot will see it anyway, because I've already uploaded it. I haven't released it yet, but literally I went out on my daily walk and I saw 3 Chelsea shirts and a Chelsea hat, blood. I was like, fuck off, bro. Like within 10 minutes of leaving my house. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not even in London. So
I've
These lot are
seen
gonna
so
be
many Chelsea shirts out, man. Everyone's
these
proud
man are
again.
gonna be annoying this season, bro. I just fucking know it, man. I'm telling you, literally, Chelsea everywhere,
4 seasons. That man
everywhere,
ain't going
bro.
nowhere.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's gonna be jarring, bro. I can't even lie. What day was that? That day, that was on Sunday. That was the day that Liverpool lost. That was Sunday, right?
Yes, yeah, we were both playing
Yeah.
same time.
And Chelsea played at the same time on one, innit? And man went outside, and I'm just seeing fucking blue shirts. So yeah, it's a madness. Yeah, so yeah, man. That's what this is the kind of season it's gonna be, guys, bro. I've braced myself, bro. I think they're out of all the teams that I've seen in the off season, they look like the one that potentially could like set the cat amongst the pigeons, bro. Them, man. It's not
This is
Arsenal.
with
Like,
1 week of preseason. That's the craziest thing. I was ready to just be like, look, we might have a difficult start of the season. I'm going to have to do the whole relax. We're still world champions. We haven't had a preseason. It's going to be like that. Nah, they just bop teams that have had weeks of preseason off the park. AC Milan, like Arsenal only beat them 1-0. We just whooped them 4-1. Leverkusen, I guess, Ten Hag and everything. He's a garbage coach. But they've had weeks of preseason over us. They should be fitter. They should be better. They should be more ready. Bopped off the park. Suffocated. All by a team that's had 1 week of preseason. I'm like, yo, if this is what you're doing, yeah, run me the Premier League season already, man. Get the season started. Because I need more Chelsea, bruv. Like, I'm heavily excited for the next couple of games. I know what we're on now.
Nah, I hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside, man. Let's get these likes up as well, man. We got over 1,600 in here. The likes target was only 600. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't even hit that yet. So make sure that we get these up. Man said Indie Bomber Isak. What about Isak? It's funny this brother's come out of nowhere, you know.
It's only because he got bigged up by Ornstein that one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ornstein created a monster.
Liverpool make offer and Isak advised not to enter the city centre alone. Tensions are so high that some officials and players are completely ignoring him around the training ground. Source suggests that Jamal Lascelles has even advised the club owners to consider Isak's wishes, indicating this isn't a minor issue and could affect harmony going forward. Added to the saga, he's been told to avoid being seen alone in the city centre while Liverpool's interest is ongoing. Liverpool are offering $120 million upfront with potential add-ons pushing the total bid to $125 million. Newcastle haven't rejected this latest proposal, but will only accept once new replacements arrive. So if that's the case, you got to wait for Jackson to go first. Because they'll get Jackson as a replacement.
You see that there, bro? I told you, no black man don't want to live in Newcastle. Brother, he can't go outside on his own now. You see what I'm saying? He's moving mad, fam. Like, it wasn't a good idea. You know them way there? It wasn't a good idea. Man can't be outside. No, but it's true, though. Man, I'll punch this you up if he gets seen outside, bro. These Geordies, because now they feel disrespected, bro. It's embarrassing.
They did everything for him as well. It's crazy.
Brother, they had this guy. Like that they were treating this guy like he was Alan Shearer, bro.
Mm-hmm. He's just spat on their face.
And he's moving like that. He's moving crazy. Like, the way he's moving is mad disrespectful, I'll be honest.
It is. I was surprised that he was moving like that because he's already got a legacy at Newcastle. You scored the winning goal in their only ever cup final win in 70 years. You didn't need to burn the bridge like that, but he's just nuked it. It's a shame that we've got the registering issue with UEFA because I'd just be like, look, hey, Newcastle, let's just cut the middleman out of this. They wanted to fuck you over with Ekatike and Isak. Let's give you your Isak replacement. You just give us Isak. Isak will love coming down to London. I got a ton of Ethiopian restaurants I'll take him to. He'll feel right at home. Right at home. There's stuff around, like we've got Ethiopian restaurants 5 minutes away from the bridge, man. You'll be all right. They ain't gonna happen.
I hear it. You know what the mad thing is about the Isak situation, yeah? It's like, do you know the amount of pressure that he's putting himself under to perform at Liverpool now? Because if he does end up going Liverpool, it's one of them ones where, bro, like, the pressure is going to be immense. There would have been pressure before, you know what I mean? Because he would have been expensive. But because of the way that all of this has happened now, it's kind of like, bro, you got to go and score fucking 30-odd goals at Liverpool or else you're getting fried, you know?
Match day 2's at Newcastle as well.
Yeah, you'll get him fried, you know. I'll be honest. Like, you got to go there and do the maddest of the madness now.
Golden boot charge, all of that.
Yeah, nah, it's mad. It's mad. I can't lie, bro. Like, hey, bro, I'm looking forward to this, you know. Like, I slightly want to see him go to Liverpool and just flop. You know them. I'd love it.
East African
it wouldn't be the
you know
maddest
what,
thing
you
to ever happen, though.
You go there, it's what it is. It is what it is.
Bro, it wouldn't be the maddest thing to ever happen that he goes there and dies, bro. Like, and when I say dies, he's gonna score goals anyway. But compared to what man expect of him, bro, it's not the craziest thing to ever happen. I remember when we signed Alexis from Arsenal and we thought that this guy was gonna do the absolute craziest thing ever, and he just didn't, man. You know them way there.
For me though, it's not even
I want him to go Liverpool and flop, bro. I support Man United. Why do I want him to go Liverpool and do well? Yeah. Like, what are you all right?
He just has to not win the league there, and then like all the
listen. I want man to go there and flop. Same with Wirtz as well. I want them to both flop, bro, so I can laugh. Why would I want them to do well at Liverpool? Are you all right?
Because for me, I know what I'm on with Wirtz, man. Caicedo, if he didn't drop a 7 out of 10, I was hearing for the price tag arguments. It'll be the same thing for both of them.
Yeah.
If they don't win the league, it's their fault. I don't care about the context. I'm blaming them. The same way everyone just blamed Caicedo and Enzo in the Poch era. I'm just going to blame them for it. Same energy, man. I can hold that.
That's it, bro. Man said we're still football fans. Yeah, nah, flop me. You know them ones. Them man have gone out and they're going to spend what? 250 million on Isak and Wirtz. Maybe more than that. Bruv, I want them to both flop. It'd be sensational. I'm a football fan. I watch Ryan Cherky, bruv. You know them ones there, bro. There's nothing about Wirtz or Isak here that I give a toss about me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the way that the media suck off Liverpool, yeah, and the way everyone's putting these men as, oh yeah, they're gonna win the league, like, and they're this and they're that, and they're gonna win the treble. Once was talking about his treble and shit like that when they got linked with Isak, bro. I would love them to flop, both of them. There's nothing about me that wants to see Liverpool play well and win anything.
The fuck? We're rivals. I want to see
that's it. What you talking about? Incredible. You know what I'm saying? I want these men to fucking bleed. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And there's no way that they're going to let Isak also play against Newcastle. So that deal's not going through, at least until after the Newcastle game.
Yeah. Although if it was happening, I'd hope it'd be a bit earlier just because I want to hear how toxic that ground is.
Nah, it'd be nasty. It'd be nasty. It was like, bro, when Figo had to go back to Barcelona and they're going to try and make it like that because, bro, Newcastle fans are taking it personal. When the man are saying don't go outside on your own, it's peak, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not even in the city.
Don't piss off the Geordies, man. Like, they already have one of the best home atmospheres in the league in my eyes. It's Newcastle, Leeds, and then everybody else. You give them a reason to be up for that Liverpool game. Yeah, shit, they might just win off that alone. Just out of pure anger and just vitriol.
Right. But that's
what I mean. What? I'm with it.
All this Galactico chat about Liverpool, yeah. Nah, bro, get in the bin. You know them ones there? Like Galactico. With who?
That's fine by me because the Galacticos, like, they kind of had their own balancing issues.
Yeah, they didn't win nothing. But there ain't no Galactico squad, bro. Them man just sucking off Liverpool because it's Liverpool.
Damn
you know
straight. Like when it was Chelsea, it's we're stockpiling players, we're selling our own academy players just to stockpile other players and to flip them. And then when Liverpool do the same thing, it's quiet. It is what it is.
No,
I'm going to be doing. You lot spent 500 million this summer, and you lot didn't win the league if they don't win it. No, and yeah, it won't have been 500 mil.
Same man that was celebrating. Same man that was celebrating when Rodri bust his ACL, are now telling me that I can't want Isak to flop at Liverpool. Like, what are we doing here? What are we fucking doing here?
When you do it, but hey,
you see what I'm trying to say? Like, what are we doing here? A rivalry's a rivalry, mate. You know what I mean? I don't want him to do well there. I don't want him to go there. I want Newcastle to keep him, and I want to see Liverpool fans cry when they don't let him go there. I would love it.
Fabrice Hawkins. Apparently City are now also monitoring Donnarumma if Ederson leaves.
I don't believe that. I believe that's Donnarumma's agent doing that foolishness. Pep don't want no part of Donnarumma. That makes no sense.
Nah, I hear it because he's not the best playing out the back anyway.
He's not, but Pep wouldn't want nothing to do with him. Makes no sense. I'll be honest. Like that's agent talk. That's what it is. Because yesterday it was he's intrigued by the Premier League. Now it's Man City. Get off, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, absolutely not. They don't want him. It's definitely Man United and Chelsea. I don't believe Pep. If Enrique don't want him, Pep's not going to want him. That doesn't make sense.
Hear that? Hear that? I don't even think he ends up joining us anyway.
Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's been offered to Manchester United and he's been offered to Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really see Chelsea going to PSG and saying we want Donnarumma because they know how much money he's on. It just doesn't suit what you're doing.
I agree. I think it would have been offered to us too. But if that's the case, he'd have to be willing to not like fit within our structure. If not, peace.
Facts. You know what I mean? So no, it'll be bro, listen, things are heating up, people. You know what I'm saying? Things are heating up. That's what I'd say. Obviously, man's back at 6:30 with Flawless. Hopefully we'll have some more updates throughout the day because it seems like Twitter's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Man are saying that Tottenham are expected to make a formal offer for Eze. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to Arsenal.
Shit. Aye. I didn't think that was going to happen anyway because they didn't sound like they wanted to pay the release clause.
Yeah.
Now let's see if you lot really, really want Eze or not.
It's crazy. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting, bro. If Tottenham nick Eze from Arsenal, that's going to be interesting, bro. I said it from the start of the window. I thought that he was more likely going to go Spurs anyway. I think he suits Spurs more. I don't think he suits Arsenal. But also with Jack Grealish being confirmed to Everton, I think that, yeah, Eze to Spurs, that sounds like the thing, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense for him as well, man. Arsenal just going to play him out wide. He's better in the inside channel. Yeah,
and World Cup year, I think him going to Tottenham, he'll play there for sure. Do you know what I mean? With Arsenal, like they were never going to play thingy ahead of him. I mean, him ahead of Odegaard.
Added to it too. Well, he's just basically done the same thing, but with his emojis.
Yeah. That's it. So
I wouldn't even say it's a bomber like that. You know, he does the updates with just like 4 emojis next to each other in the eyes.
Yeah. Ain't no bomber, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Ain't no bomber. It's not breaking news. Do you know what I'm saying? If you didn't break it, ain't no bomber, man. Man need to relax with the bombers, man. You know
everything's a bomber nowadays. I swear down.
That's it. So yeah, people. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel. The link is in the title. Also, big up for 121k. Let me know who's live.
I'm about to go live. As well. Literally about to go live.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Because we got back again at 4, so I'm gonna go live now.
Oh, sick. All right, cool. I'll redirect that now. Is it set up,
brother? Appreciate it. Yeah, all set up.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's sorted then. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna jump on the treadmill, man. Get some steps in. You get me? And then yeah, we're back this evening, people. Got a few actually because we've got what is it called? Obviously we've got Red Talk, but then I told Cass I'll jump on Never a Foul because the gal's gonna be there. I need to fry that blood. You know what I'm saying? So
what? Okay.
Yeah, so apparently that's at 9 o'clock. Because I see man been reposting me on Twitter and I ain't been on Twitter in it, but people sending me the tweets and that. So yeah, bro, I'm on to him today. You get me? So 9 o'clock, man's on Never a Foul. And then yeah, probably after that, another gaming stream, probably from 10 onwards. You get me? So
we're about to see a classic tonight, man. I can't wait.
We're active tonight. Do you know what I mean? So make sure that you lot tune into that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because bro, I've never spoken to this guy in real life, and this bro's always reposting me, you know. So I'm just like, all right, cool, bro. Say what you need to say. You wanted
my attention. Here you are, bro.
That's it. So we're there, innit? So yeah, man. 9 o'clock on Never a Foul as well, man. So yeah, we're here, people. So yeah, big up everyone inside. Make sure you drop a Rants raid in Lewis's chat, bro. And I'll see you guys back here later.